Hey y'all, welcome to all of my replay viewers. Welcome to those of you who also catch me live. And thank you to those of you who are constantly hanging out with me every week and sharing my content. I appreciate you so much. Now, just in case you don't know me, my name is Shanta Prince and I work with women coaches. I help them to leverage their gifts and expertise into a profitable coaching or consulting brand. So, in essence, I teach women how to use their gifts and expertise to make money. Because why choose between making money or living your purpose, right? When you can live your purpose and make money doing that. So that's the main thing that I focus on when it comes to working with my clients. Hey, Tara. So basically, what I do is I help them create offers, create programs, and then I teach them how to market themselves. I teach them how to sell their programs. I teach them how to position themselves as experts because we pay experts. People pay experts. So you can actually position yourself as an expert even if you're brand new. So don't think that you can't position yourself just because you're brand new. Because the thing is, when you are a coach or a consultant, a lot of times you're not new to what you're doing. You're just probably new to doing it in that capacity. So you might not be new to your expertise, but new to business, doing it in a business setting. And so when it comes to positioning, we focus on how to stand out, how to be seen as an expert so that you can get people to trust you so they're ready to pull out their credit cards. These days, well, actually, not any day ever. We're not paying people. Yep, Tara. I was gonna message you from the group, but I'll message you later. Congratulations, Tara. So, so the thing is, when you're first starting out, positioning yourself as an expert is the way to go, and you can absolutely do it even if you're brand new. This is what I teach inside of my program. This is what I teach my clients: how to position yourself as an expert. No one is paying people who they don't trust, right? We're not pulling out our cards and paying anybody that we don't trust. And so when someone is looking to invest, they're looking for somebody who they can trust, right? And the way that you show up, that is how people are determining if they can trust you or not. So one of the things that I want to talk about when it comes to launching, today's topic is all about three game changing benefits of launching your program. So that's one of the big things about launching. And I'm going to talk about what launching is in just a second, is that you get to build trust. So the first thing I want to talk about is when you launch your program. Listen, a lot of people think that a launch is just making a Facebook post. They think when they make a post and say, hey, you guys, I got my new coaching program. This is what I do. If you know somebody, send them my way, or if you need my help, let me know, right? People think that that's launching, but launching is so much more than that, right? So inside of my program, I work with my clients behind the scenes of their launch. So when you launch something, it basically means to set something in motion, right? When I was in the Navy and I lived on board, I literally lived on board warships, you guys. I literally lived on warships. And so when we would go out to sea, once the ship started moving away from the pier, then we're considered underway, right? And so underway means, listen, this ship is in motion, we're moving. That's like what a launch is putting something in motion. And so one benefit of launching your program is momentum, motion. You get excitement and you get some motion going around your program. It is the most inspiring and awesome thing if you do it the right way. So when I say launch, I mean mostly when you launch, you're putting on an event or some type of kind of like a showcase. You know how when people sell products, they do like a showcase to show what they're selling. A launch is kind of like that. Like you're showcasing yourself, you're showcasing your gifts, your expertise, so that people who are interested in working with you can see who you are and decide, oh my gosh, I really want to work with her. Oh my goodness, that is the person that I've been looking for. You're showcasing yourself as the coach or consultant so that people can see you and get to know you and fall in love with you and fall in love with your brand. And so one reason why so many people don't have enough clients is because, and I know a lot of people don't like launching. Like there are some other things you could do to get clients. There are a lot of things you can do, but I always encourage my clients to launch. Exactly, Tara. Been coaching, but not as a true title. Exactly. And that's the thing, right? So many of us have been coaching and teaching just without getting paid or without the title, right? So it's like, listen, don't get it twisted. Hey, Natasha, it's like, don't get it twisted. Like, I might be new to business, but I'm not new when it comes to my gifts and my expertise. I'm just new to delivering it in a business capacity. And you got to understand the difference. You got to understand the difference. And so when you are gifted, then you own your gifts, but you also understand, okay, I just need somebody to help me to deliver this to the world, to help me make it profitable, right? And you can have that confidence in knowing, listen, I know my stuff. I'm trying to navigate through this business side of things, but I do know my stuff. Okay. So when you launch a program, you host an event that people can come to, and it's like they're coming to your showcase. So it's just like, a lot of these multi-level marketing businesses, and I know some of y'all have been probably duped into going to some of those events. And the reason why I say dupe is because some people, they don't like to be upfront and honest and tell you like what it's about, so they kind of trick you a little bit to get you to come to their events, and you get there and it's like a showcase for some kind of product or something like that. But that has happened to me before, and then I start getting really smart about it, so I can tell when somebody's trying to like get me to an event or get me to watch like some presentation. I can tell like from a mile away. But it's like a showcase. People get the opportunity to see you. I cannot tell you how many times I go somewhere, and because the products are laid out, I'm buying more stuff. I'm shopping more because they made it so convenient for me. Like if I go out and like I love some food. So if I go somewhere and they've got the food laid out and I can taste it and look at it, and I can smell the aromas coming from it, listen, I'm shopping. The same thing with perfume, body spray, any of that stuff, right? If you got that stuff laid out for me to see, I'm shopping, and I'm probably gonna spend spend too much money and not regret it. And so when you launch, that's just like you laying it all out there for people to see who you are so they can decide if they want to invest with you or not, right? Right, Natasha, Sam's Club, BJ's, exactly. So you give people the opportunity to see you. You give people the opportunity to connect with you and get to see your teaching style and let people fall in love with you. Okay. Because when they see you, they're going to love you, right? Your people are going to love you. And that's all you need to worry about, right? If they don't love you, they're just not your people. You can just keep it moving. But your people are going to fall in love with you. But you've got to give them the opportunity to be able to do that. So when you host your event for people to show up to, then you're going to demonstrate to them that they can trust you and that you know your stuff, right? Because we want to invest with people who know their stuff. We want to invest with people who we trust. And so when you invite them to your event, you get to talk to them, you get to hang out with them, you get to teach them some amazing stuff. You get to break some false beliefs that they have, some stuff that they're holding up in that mind of theirs that might be keeping them from working with you. I talk to my clients about this all the time, about how your ideal clients have beliefs that are keeping them from working with you. They have certain ideas or certain thoughts that aren't true. But as the marketer, as the coach, it's your responsibility to crush those false beliefs so they can get ready for their next level. When someone has something that has been holding them back, and you, as the expert, you dispel that rumor, you crush that myth. Now it's like, okay, I'm ready for the next step then. Oh, you mean I don't need this? Or you mean I don't need to do that? And it's like, oh, well, shoot, let's go then. That's because I thought I needed this thing right here and I don't really need it. Now I found out that I can move ahead. So, right. So the obvious next step is you. So a part of your launch is crushing some of those false beliefs that your ideal clients have. Okay. So you host your event, you get people in there. And I was just joking with my clients about this on Tuesday night. And I made a post the other day, and then my clients and I were talking about on Tuesday night, we were talking about our Reels challenge. We have a challenge coming up where we starting tomorrow, we'll be creating 2 Reels a day. And so we were talking about myths or false beliefs and things like that. And I talked about how one of my hold on, guys. I talked about how one thing in my space that really keeps people back is that people want clients, but they don't really want to talk to people, right? And we were talking about how you can make a reel about something in your niche that that is surprising to you. It's like so one of my things is it's surprising to me that people want clients, but they don't want to talk to anybody, right? Exactly, Natasha. The next step is you. You want clients, but you don't want to talk to anybody, right? And it's so funny because all of my clients are introverts. And we have this like inside thing where it's like, okay, we're all introverts. But guess what? My clients know how to talk to people. If they want to close a sale, they know exactly what to say. They know what to say in the messages. They know what to say on the call. They know how to close the sale. They know how to get on that call with someone and talk about their program, articulate how they can help them and so forth. So look, don't get us twisted. It's like we might be introverts, but we're not shy, right? We know how to close a sale. So, but it's surprising to me that like you want a client, but you don't want to talk to anybody. I had a client in the past who she just wanted to make a post and that's it. Like she just wanted to make her social media post and she wanted to get clients like that. And I'm like, girl, no, like you got to talk to people. A post is not enough. A post on its own is not marketing. And I think that's like why a lot of people get so burned out because they're posting and posting and posting and they're not getting any clients. That's because a post by itself is not marketing. There's more stuff to it. It's a part of it and it's an important part of it, but that alone is not marketing. You cannot expect people to join off of your posts. Now, you will have people to join, but you won't have enough people joining from your post to make the kind of money you want to make, right? Because I know you got big dreams and big goals. You want to do some things, right? So the vision that God gave you, you need a lot of money, right? Have you ever looked at what God is calling you to do and you're like, okay, or where God is calling you to do, where you see God taking your family and you're like, okay, God, I need a lot of money to be able to do that, right? We've got we've got big dreams and big goals, and we need a lot of money to be able to get there, right? Some of us, want to move into a house. We want to put our kids in private school. We want to be able to help other people. Like one of the things I'm passionate about feeding the hungry, right? It takes money to be able to do that, right? So even your passions, you can really leverage your business to not just put your family in a place of abundance, but to also feed your passions. What are those things that you're passionate about? What are those things that you want to write a check to? What things do you want to support, financially support? I'm telling you, it's possible to do those things through your business. And so think about those things that you can do for launching your program. So when I talk about launch, I'm talking about a specific event that you're inviting people to, right? So remember when I just said, just the post is not enough to get enough sales, right? You're going to have people to join sometimes from your posts, but not enough to sustain your business, okay? Now, if you're launching, then one of the benefits, like I said, to launching is momentum, building not only the momentum for your audience and your ideal clients, but momentum for yourself. Once you get into launch mode, then it inspires you. Like launch is such an inspirational and fun time because for me, I love to teach. But when you're passionate about what you do, you may enjoy it too, but you probably just have to find the right kind of launch style, which is my next point, right? There are different kinds of ways to launch a program. There are tons of different ways you can launch your program, right? All kinds of different events that you can do to showcase your expertise and connect with your ideal clients and add some value to them and then make them an offer, okay? In essence, that's what a launch is. You're showing up, you're connecting with your ideal clients, you're giving them some valuable information, you're allowing them to see who you are, and you're making them an offer, right? In essence, in a nutshell, that's what a launch is all about, right? They get to see you, they get to see your expertise, and they get to feel connected with you. I don't know about you, but for me, if I'm gonna pay somebody to help me, I wanna know something about that person first. I'm not just paying a stranger to help me, right? Don't be a stranger to your audience. Don't be a stranger to your ideal clients. None of us are paying and pulling out and investing in someone that we don't know, right? Now it's different if it's like a small product. Like for me, I'm a sucker for a $27 or a $47 product. Like I'll buy those no, without even thinking about it, right? And I don't need to know a lot about the person to be able to do that. But if you're selling a premium offer, you're selling a high ticket offer, That's one of the things that I help my clients to do. I help them to design a high ticket offer that they can sell. When you're selling high ticket, most people who are buying high ticket, they want to see you first. They want to get to know you first. They want to feel confident in their investment. Don't you want to feel confident when you invest high ticket, when you're paying someone to help you? You want to know that that person can help you. You want to know what their personality style is like. You want to know that they know their stuff. That's what launching enables you to do. It enables you to get in front of your ideal clients, show them your expertise, give them some amazing information, shift a couple of mindsets, and then make them an offer. Okay. And then guess what? Let's say Tara she does an event. She invites people to her event. Let's say 100 people come to her event and she does her event, and then she makes an offer on her at her launch, right? If she had 100 people sign up, she may get anywhere between 2 and 5 clients out of that. Okay. Because some people are going to be like, I need more of this. Some people are going to be like, oh, that was so awesome, Tara, but I got to go. But some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. I need to take the next step with her because I know she can help me. Okay. That is what launching is all about. So number one is momentum. Okay. Number two is you get to build trust with your audience and your ideal clients. Without trust, no one is buying from us. Okay. Unless it's like a low ticket. But even with those, some people still they want to have some trust, and they want to see some testimonials or something along those lines. But no one is buying from us if they do not trust us, right? When you launch, you get the opportunity to build trust with people. And one of the fastest ways to build trust is on video. I'm always telling my clients to hop on video. And I think all of my clients um have do live videos, or have done live videos. Even for the ones that started out like, I don't like this, I don't want to do it, they go live and they crush it, and they're awesome. They're awesome at it, and they're inspiring people and changing lives every single day. Because when people can see your face and hear your voice, it builds trust faster than someone just seeing a post all the time, right? So like Tara, like Tara's saying, you're talking to everyone and no one at the same time, just posting. Yeah, so just like what Tara said, if you're just making a post every now and then, that's not enough, right? But if you're making posts and you're getting live on camera, talking to people, then that goes a long way with people, you guys. And I always say this, like, listen, if you are a coach and you want people to pay you and you want to mentor people, they want to see your face, right? They want to see if you cannot hide behind the camera if you are a coach. You can, but you're gonna have a hard time getting the kind of sales you want if you never talk to your people. Okay, so they want to see you. They want to connect with you. Exactly. Natasha said one thing you gonna tell us is go live. This is me all the time, right? So anytime my clients ask me, sometimes they already know what I'm gonna say. If they're like, well, what do you think I should do for my launch? And I'm like, whatever it is, it's got to be on video. So, but there are other ways to launch other than live video. But I'm always telling them, listen, get on video, get on camera, show your face, connect with your people. It makes a difference. It builds trust faster than any other method of building trust. Right? We have all of this stuff accessible to us, you guys. Listen, social media is the only place we can go and we can be at home, but tap into social media and reach people all over the world, right from our living rooms, right from our couches, right from our homes, or on the go. You can reach people. You can sit in your car and reach people all over the world, right? And social media is only one stream of clients, right? There's other ways to build without even using social media. A lot of people build their business without leveraging social media. Now, that's not for me because I love me some social media, but there are a lot of other ways you can build your business. But social media, listen, you guys, I keep hearing people say stuff like, or in the messages, or they'll tell me, well, I need more money. I need this, I need that. And I'm like, you have social media, you guys, and social media is free. Okay. Now, yes, there are ways to invest, there are ways to pay for ads, right? But can I just tell you that social media marketing is very powerful even without ads? Yes, eventually you want to start adding some type of ad spend to your your business so you can get your visibility out there. But let me tell you, there are ways to build your business without spending money on ads. Organic, when I say organic, for those of you who are brand new, I mean without spending ads, right? So there's two main ways to get traffic. There's organic strategies, and organic basically means you're working to get seen, right? You're working for visibility. And organic can be you posting, connecting with people, doing reels, doing TikToks and things like that, having conversations with people. Anything that doesn't require you to spend money is organic, right? Leveraging other people's audiences, that's another organic strategy. So organic is very powerful. So organic means you're not spending money on advertising, but you're doing other things to get you in front of your audience, right? So you can get in front of your audience by spending money on advertising, or you can get in front of your audience and connect with people organically. Okay, so organic marketing is very powerful without even spending money on advertising. So don't think, oh my gosh, I can't launch my program because I don't have $10,000 to spend on advertising. Listen, if you don't have the $10,000 to spend on advertising or whatever, if you don't have anything to spend on advertising right now, you can build your business without spending ads. And I always spending money on ads. I always encourage my clients anyway to start organically. And the reason why is because, first of all, before you spend money on ads, you want to make sure your offer is going to work. You want to make sure people actually want what you're offering. And the way that you do that is by connecting with people organic. There's one time when I was selling a specific offer and I was connecting with people organically, and I'm like, no one wanted to take me up on this offer. And I'm like, this offer it's a really great offer. And I know people need this offer. I had two things locked in. I knew the offer was great and I knew my audience needed it. However, the time that it was scheduled just wasn't working for my audience. And the only way that I figured that out was by talking to people. When I talked to people, and then I started realizing, oh, it's the time. It's not that people don't want it. People can't make it because of the time. And so then I went back and I changed the time. And guess what? Then I started closing the sales because now the time is suitable for my audience. I would never have known that if I didn't engage with my audience and if I didn't talk to my audience. That's a benefit of launching, right? You get to talk to your audience, you get to engage with them. They will tell you exactly what they want. And then you don't have to guess, is this going to be good? Is this a good offer? Because they'll tell you exactly what they want and how they want it. And then all you have to do is deliver it, right? Now, it sounds like a very simple concept, but yet a lot of people don't do this because, like we said earlier, they don't want to talk to their people. They don't want to talk to their audience, right? But launching puts you in position to talk to your audience and connect with your audience so that you can build trust with them, okay? So we're talking about the three game-changing benefits of launching your program. Number one, it builds momentum for your audience and for you. Because when you're in launch mode and you start serving people, and when you see how many people need your help, it's inspiring. And you wake up like, oh my goodness, I get to help people today. And I know you all want to help people because y'all tell me, like, when I ask you what made you want to start your coaching business, you're like, because I want to help people. I want to help people get from where they are to where they want to be, according to whatever your niche is, right? And so you all want to help people. And so when you're launching, you're helping people, okay? Now, when you launch a program, the other thing that it does for you is it really strengthens your brand. You build brand authority every single time you launch, okay? Another false belief about launching is that a lot of people think it's just something that you do just one time. And it's something that you should do multiple times a year, not just one, right? Because you want to be able to keep that momentum in your business going. You want to be able to continue to build trust with people. And you want to continue bringing those sales in. Yes, of course, you can close sales without launching. You absolutely can. But launching strengthens your brand. It builds brand authority over time. So if Tara is doing a launch and someone sees her teaching some amazing content, and then a couple months later they see her launching again and teaching some amazing content again, and they continue to see her doing that, that person is going to be like, okay, this girl is the go-to person for this specific thing, whatever Tara is talking about. She's the go-to person for that thing, right? So that's what I mean by like launching helps to build brand authority. It helps to position you as an expert because when people start seeing you doing this consistently, then they start to think of you when they think about the thing that you launch about. And that is exactly what you want, because when you're building trust and when people start to see you as an expert or see you as an authority, that's what gets people to pull out their cards, okay? It's not the degrees that you have. And people think that too, you guys. I see this all the time. People leading with their degrees and their certifications. I see it all the time, and it really breaks my heart because, can I just be honest, y'all? People don't care about your degrees. They don't. Let me tell you how I know. I have 4 college degrees. I have 2 life coach certifications. I have a ministry certificate and a whole bunch of other things, right? At the end of the day, what you really need to know is, can I help you? Can I help you solve your problem? If I'm sitting up here telling you guys, I have a degree in psychology, I have a degree in computer studies, I have a master of divinity in practical theology, you're gonna be like, okay, like how is that helping me though? Like, can you help me get these clients though, right? That's what people want to know. Can you help them? Okay. And so what happens is people think it's the degrees and it's the certifications that's going to draw people in, and that's not what draws people in at all. When people see you helping and serving, that's what attracts people. Okay. Tara says she sees that all the time. Yep. When people see you helping and serving, that's attractive. Okay. That has the drawing power. It's not the degrees, but people get it twisted and they think that people want to know what degrees they have. And that's like, look, y'all don't care about how many degrees I have. You want to get some clients. You want to put your program together and you want to get some paying clients. Shanta, can you help me do that? That's what you want to know. Yep, a lot of people do, Tara. Tara says, I don't have a degree, so I was getting in my own way. A lot of people do that, Tara. A lot of people feel like they need a whole bunch of degrees and a whole bunch of certifications, and they do not, you guys. Y'all, I'm telling you, I promise you, people are out here doing more with less than what we have. They're doing more with less than what we have, y'all. Like, for real. You don't have to listen. I tell my clients this all the time. All you have to do when it comes to selling something, this is the truth. I don't care what anybody tells you. This is the truth. I've been doing this for some time, so I know what I'm talking about. You don't need to know everything to be able to make money. Hey, Ursula. You don't need to know everything to be able to make money. You need to know more than the people who are paying you. That's it. You just need to know more than the people who are paying you. And you can make money. That's it. Tara's working on her certification. That's awesome. Yes, that's amazing. And that's great. And I do, and yeah, if I encourage people to do that, you guys. But the thing is, if you don't have it, that will not stop you from making money. Of course, unless of course you're in a space where you actually required to have it before you can do certain things. But let me tell you guys, I'm a big investor, you guys. I spend about $25,000 to $30,000 a year investing in myself. So I'm always going to tell people to invest, right? But I will also tell you that if you don't have the degree, if you don't have the certification, that's not going to stop you from making money, okay? But if you can get it, go get it, right? But you can make money while you're working on your certification. You can make money if you don't have a certification. But yes, you always want to work on bettering yourself. You always want to work on personal growth. And you want to be very intentional about it too. And but listen, if you don't have it, then you start from where you are. The only place we can all start is from where we are, right? You can't start anywhere else from where other than where you are. And I see people when they're like, oh my goodness, I want to launch, but I want to wait until this. I want to launch, but I want to wait until this. I want to wait until I got my website, or I want to wait until this because I want it to be perfect. And I'm like, no, the way that you launch is you get out there and then you do it, and then you refine it. You refine the process, right? The thing is, we've got this concept of perfection that keeps us from stepping out and helping people. And we think, oh, well, I can't do it because I don't have a website yet, or I can't do it because I don't have this or I don't have that. I have a client, she launched and she didn't have a sales page for her products that she was selling. She did not have a sales page, and she had it was a tiny launch. She had a small amount of people sign up, and she still made $5,000. And so you really have to be willing to get out there and do it, and then go back and be like, okay, next time I launch, I'm gonna fix this part. Because sometimes some things you're not gonna understand until you actually do it. Okay. Some things you won't get until you actually do it. I can teach you all day long. I can teach all day long. But there's some things that are gonna come when you actually do it. When I work with my clients, when I'm teaching them certain things, they learn the strategies, right? But when they implement the strategies, then comes a different level of learning. Okay. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, it says, the measure of thought and study you give to the truth you hear will be the measure of virtue and knowledge that comes back to you. The measure of thought and study you give to the truth you hear will be the measure of virtue and knowledge that comes back to you. That's Mark 4:24. And so there's a different level of learning that comes with implementation. Okay. It's one thing to sit and learn all day, but you got to really implement. And that's how you get increase. Okay. Because some people, what they do, they get the information and that's it. Okay. Right. Right, Tara. You got to bang those knees to figure it out. Right. So, right, Ursula, jump into it full force. That's it. Jump into it full force. And that's how you got to do, you guys. You got to really go all in. I was just telling one of my clients the other day, go all in on this thing, right? Y'all, nobody's coming to save us until Jesus comes back, okay? Nobody is coming to save us until Jesus comes back. So that means we gotta grind for the kingdom down here, okay? We gotta grind for the kingdom. And so go all in with everything that you're doing for your business. Go all in. What I found is that when most people aren't going all in is because deep down inside they don't believe they can be successful. That's another reason why people don't invest in themselves, because they don't invest because they're afraid that they're going to invest this money and they're not going to make any money. But an investment, the reason why you invest is to make a return on that investment, right? So if you invest and then you get the information and then you couple that with implementation, you will see increase. So information plus implementation equals increase. Okay. So don't just take the information and then just sit on it. Take the information and then implement, put it to work. That's how you get a return on your investment when it comes to you investing in yourself, right? Like with Tara, Tara's working on her certification, right? So she's going to put that information to work so she can get a return on the investment, not just of her money, but of her time, right? We can get money, but we can't get time back. When that time is gone, it's gone. You're never getting that time back. So when you invest your time, you got to get a return on that investment. The time she's taken to learn that information, the time she's taken to study that information, she's got to get a return on that investment. Okay. So the information is one thing, but the implementation is what's going to get you the increase. You got to put those two things together. Okay. Thank you, Natasha. You got to put in the work to be able to make things happen. Okay. And so when I'm talking about launching something, I'm talking about you showing up and serving your audience and then making them an offer so that you can get some more clients. Okay. And so launching gives you so many benefits, you guys. I only talked about a few things, right? I only talked about a few things, but there's so many powerful benefits to actually launching your program. And like we said earlier, that like Tara was saying, like I see people posting all the time, and that's all they're doing. You guys, posting is not enough. Okay. You have to have the connection with your people because that's what makes your post more powerful. If Tara, let's say Tara's posting all day, but she's not talking to anybody, she's not going to really get a lot of traction on that post. But let's say Tara is posting, but she's got a really great relationship with her audience because she talks to her people, right? She will get more interaction on that post. And that's what I mean by like just posting is not enough, right? So if you post, you can post your program every day, all day, right? But people want to know more about you and more about your brand and more about what you stand for, okay? So it's one thing to give how-to information. How we can find how-to information everywhere, you guys. There's a YouTube video for everything, right? It used to be like you can share how-to information and get clients from that. You still can, you absolutely can. So if you're telling people how to do something, like let me just give you an example, okay? So let's say Natasha is going to help somebody to lose 10 pounds. Well, if Natasha does a post about how to lose 10 pounds, there might be 20,000 other posts out there about how to lose 10 pounds. Okay. Now, that's great that she put that out there because it allows her audience to see her expertise. However, what's really going to make Natasha stand out are the other components of her brand and her personality. Okay. So what can set Natasha apart from, showing somebody how to lose 10 pounds from the next person? Well, first of all, Natasha's philosophy about wellness is that wellness should be fun, right? Doesn't that sound amazing? Like, oh my gosh, fun wellness. Who comes up with that? Like, where can I find this fun wellness? Because I've always dreaded it, right? That's how her ideal clients are going to be thinking. Like, oh my gosh, I've always dreaded wellness. I've always looked at it with like fear and intimidation. But this lady is saying she can help me have fun while being healthy. I need to connect with her, right? So this is what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about like launching, people get to see your approach to things, your mindset about things. They get to see the pillars of your brand and how you do things. That is what's going to set one thing that's going to set Natasha apart. But her ideal clients are going to discover that as a result of working with her, with her engaging with them and talking to them and learning more about them. Okay. So now I do have for those of you who want to learn more of this stuff in detail, what I just talked about to you just now. I want to invite you to sign up for my workshop. I have a free 5-day workshop coming up. I'm going to drop it in the chat. And I'm going to be teaching on a whole lot of really awesome things. I just dropped it in the chat, brandtosales.com. I should have put it up on the bottom of the screen. If you want to sign up for my workshop, let me tell you what I'm going to teach you in this workshop. So all the stuff that I just talked about today, we're going to go deeper into detail to discuss these things. So it is a free 5-day workshop, okay? But actually it's 9 days because I do 4 bonus sessions, okay? So it's a free 5-day workshop. And what I'm going to be teaching I'm going to teach you something different on each day. And is each day is going to build upon the next day, okay? Tara says, what time is it? Tara, it's at 12 noon every day. And then we run bonus sessions at 7 o'clock every night. So you can, if you can't show up at 12, you can watch the bonus session, or you can just pop into the Facebook group and watch it at any time that's convenient for you. All of the sessions will be up until the following Tuesday. So we'll run all 9 sessions. So you have like a whole 9 days to watch all of the sessions. So in the Brand to Sales Masterclass, we're going to go into detail. So in essence, I'm going to teach you how to position yourself as an expert, even if you're brand new. We're going to talk about how to create your premium coaching offer, and then I'm going to show you how to sell it with ease, even if you don't have any clients yet. So on the first day, I'm going to teach you the power of expert positioning. And we're going to go into detail about how to get clear brand messaging so that you can attract the right people to you and to your brand, right? Because you cannot sell if you're trying to sell to the wrong people. Nobody's going to buy your stuff if you're selling it to the wrong people. The key to building a profitable brand is selling to the right people, attracting the right people. And inside of my program, when I work with my clients, I teach them how to focus on quality people, meaning people that line up with your brand, people that line up with your offer versus quantity, right? We're not looking for the big numbers. We're looking for the right people because that's what's going to get money in the bank. Ursula says, when do the classes start? The classes, we're kicking off on February the 13th. And we're going to be live every day from 12 to approximately 1 p.m. And then we'll run a live replay every night at 7 p.m. So you can go to brandtosales.com. I dropped it in the comments and grab your spot. There's also an opportunity for you to upgrade. And in that upgrade, I'll be teaching you, I'll be walking you step by step through how to actually design your premium offer. This is something that I help my clients with. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love building like premium offers, and I do it in my sleep, you guys. I put together, I'm not bragging, but I'm just being real. I put together some bomb offers for my clients. And let me tell you, my clients' offers are none like you've ever seen. And the reason why is because their offers match their personality and their gifts and their expertise. It lines up with what they're passionate about doing, and it lines up with who they're offering it to. So when I help build offers, I'm building it based on my client, not just some cookie cutter offer that I found somewhere. I literally help them build their offer in person. And so if you upgrade, I'm going to show you how to do that. Thank you, Natasha. So I'm going to walk you through step by step the same process that I walk my clients through when I help them to build their premium offers. If you get the VIP upgrade, and you also get a 20-minute one-on-one session with me if you get the VIP upgrade. And I'm telling you, the VIP upgrade is a very small investment for a huge payoff. Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about is building a profitable brand platform. I'm going to go more into detail about what we're talking about. There's a difference between drawing an audience and drawing an audience for the purpose of making a profit, okay? If God has called you to business, then he's called you to also profit, right? Because a business has to profit. So if God has called you to business, you've got to have the business mindset to be able to make money for your business. It's just like a farmer, right? If God has called you to be a farmer, then you got to grow. You got to learn what it takes to grow things, right? It's the same way with business. If God has called you to business, you got to find out what's going to help you to profit, and you've got to be profit minded. Okay, so we're going to talk about building a profitable brand platform, and then on day 3, I'm going to show you the 5 elements of a premium offer. Now, the difference between the upgrade and day 3. In day 3, I'm going to talk to you about the components that need to go into your offer. With the VIP upgrade, I'm going to show you step by step in how to actually design your offer, so that when you're done, you have an offer that you can go and sell. Now, the first thing that I do with my clients is I sit with them, and I sit with them in a one-on-one session, and I let them talk. And while they're talking, I literally start designing their program. And usually, I usually hit it right on the head, right? Because I listen to what they're excited about. I listen to what they're passionate about, and I want them to be able to sell their offer with confidence. Because you can't, like for example, Natasha, she can't sell my offer with confidence, right? But she can sell something that's designed for her with confidence, right? If Natasha is talking to her audience and she's trying to sell my offer to her audience, that might be a little bit difficult, right? But if she's selling an offer that she's excited about, that fits her personality, it fits her style, she's going to be amazing at it because she knows that she can deliver on what she's offering, right? But if she's trying to sell my offer, that's going to make her a little bit shaky, because she's going to be like, well, I'm selling this, but I can't really deliver on that, right? When you sell something that you know you can deliver, your confidence is through the roof, because you are confident that you're going to be able to keep your promise. you're confident that what you're offering, you're going to be able to deliver. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 5 elements of a premium offer, and then in the upgrade, I'm going to walk you step by step and show you how I design my offer so that when you're done, you've got something that you're ready to sell. Now, I will tell you, we won't go deep into pricing. I will hit some points on pricing, but with pricing, the reason why I don't do pricing in these kind of workshops is because I really have to get into what you're doing, what you're offering, how much time you're putting into it. So a lot of different things go into pricing. So we won't go into detail on pricing on that on that workshop, but I'll give you some other opportunities for how you can get help with your pricing. Okay. But so like when I work with my clients, I'm able to help them with pricing like okay, am I back, y'all? StreamYard just kicked me out. Can y'all see me? Let me know. StreamYard just totally kicked me out, you guys. And I was like, what happened? So it looks like I'm back live again. So let me know if you guys can see me, okay? So we are going to so after we talk about uh the 5 elements of your premium offer, the next thing that we're going to cover is I'm going to talk about selling made simple, right? We're going to talk about sales. And one of the things about when it comes to sales that really makes me excited. Okay, thank you, Ursula. One thing about sale. Oh, Natasha said we got booted too. I don't know what happened, you guys. That was so strange. The premium offer. I'm going to talk about selling made simple because I think so many people overthink sales, and it's not as complicated as it might seem, right? So I would tell you that for a long time in business, sales was like a mystery to me. Like it was not something that you couldn't really find people talking about sales a lot unless you had to pay like a lot of money. Like programs that teach you sales, you have to pay like a lot of money to learn sales. And so I just didn't have access to that kind of information. So for a long time, it was like mysterious. I want to make it clear and I want to make it very simple because you got to be able to sell in order to get clients. But the thing about sales is it's not as hard as it seems. It seems really, really complicated and it seems mysterious. Okay. So inside of the branded sales masterclass, we're going to make it simple so that you can understand what it takes to sell. We're going to talk about how to make sure the right clients want to buy from you and what to always do when you create your coaching offer. Okay. And we're also going to talk about some tips and strategies and mindsets around selling so that you can get a great understanding of what it takes to sell. Because you guys, like this is one of the other things. Remember earlier when I said, for me, like, it's surprising to me when people want clients, but they don't want to talk to people. And there's some ways to not have to talk to people, but you need a little bit of momentum to be able to do that, right? So the other thing is when somebody wants clients, but they don't want to sell. And the thing is, I think the reason why a lot of people don't want to sell is not necessarily that they don't want to, it's just that they don't know how to do it in a way that's comfortable for them. Okay. So selling, everybody has a different strategy for selling, right? Some people, like to talk to people. Some people like to get on the phone with people. Some people like to sell in the direct messages. I was telling my clients, I close about $85,000 in sales in the direct messages. In the direct messages. Okay. Some people like to sell in the direct messages. Some people like to sell in during a launch. Some people like to get on Zoom and sell that way. There are different ways to sell, but you have to find the way that feels good for you and that's comfortable for you. And then you can get your flow. Thank you, Natasha. When you sell in a way that feels good to you, oh my goodness, y'all, it's so freeing because you could go and get clients anytime you're ready and you don't have to feel that uneasiness, right? Y'all, when I go to the dentist, like I be so stressed out, y'all, that like I'm always cool, calm, and collected, right? I'm the friend, like if we're at a restaurant and the fire breaks out, you're not gonna see me scream. You're not gonna see me hollering. You just gonna see me grab my purse and say, "Come on, girl, let's go." Right? I'm not running. I'm not stepping on people. Like I'm that friend who, right? I'm always cool, calm, and collected. But when I go to the dentist, now my dentist is amazing. She's bomb. Like she's amazing. But when I go to the dentist, y'all, I be so stressed out. And one time she was doing, so she pulled my wisdom teeth, and I was so stressed out. Like she wanted me now about maybe like 12 years ago, my dentist told me I was gonna need to, this a different dentist in a different state told me I need to get my wisdom teeth out. And I was like, "You're not taking my wisdom teeth." And he was like, "Well, they're okay now, but they're going to give you problems later on down the road." And I was like, "Well, oh well, you're not taking my wisdom teeth." Well, anyway, fast forward, my dentist that I have now, she pulled my wisdom teeth, and she did it so fast that I was like, "Is that it?" Right? So she's bomb, but y'all, like, she was doing something else on me, and you know how like when you go to the dentist, they like get you all ready. They put the stuff, the thing around your neck, and they put the bite blocks in your mouth and all that stuff. She had me all set up and ready to go. I was so stressed out. Like, I think I went to the bathroom about 4 times before she actually got to me, right? I was, and then when she did the work, I didn't even really feel anything. And then when I finished, I was like, "Oh my gosh, all that stress for nothing." Like, the process was so easy, right? And so, right, Natasha, cast your sales net. So I'm just saying all that to say that some people feel like that when it's time to sell. They feel like how I feel when I gotta go to the dentist. They have that uneasy feeling, right? But if you approach sales in a way that feels good to you, is so freeing, and you can sell with confidence, right? Sales is not as complicated as it seems. You just got to have the right strategy. You just got to know what's going to fit you, and what's your strategy for selling, right? What's your blueprint for selling? So what I normally do is I encourage my clients to try different things. I'm always like saying, "Try this, do that," because you never know what you might like. I love doing webinars. I love doing workshops, master classes. I'm a teacher, so I love to teach. But for somebody else, like some of my clients are like, "Well, I don't want to do the whole nine." One of my clients, one of my clients did the 9-day thing, a 9-day launch, and she was like, "I don't like that," or I'm gonna try a different style next time. But she's trying different things to see what she enjoys doing. So I encourage them to, do different things and find out what you like. Okay. So at least if you do something and you don't like it, you can be like, "Okay, well, let me try a different way." There's so many different ways to do this, but the thing is, you got to get out there and you got to try them. Okay. So Selling Made Simple is all about how to find the right clients, making sure the right people want to buy from you. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about how to design your sales game plan. I'm going to show you how to put together a strategic branding and marketing game plan that fits you and that fuels your sales process, right? Our branding and marketing game plan has to fuel our sales process. That's one reason why so many people don't have enough clients. They're not doing the things that's fueling their sales process. So on Friday, we're going to talk about that. And then over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm going to be giving you a lot of bonus sessions. You guys, people have told me they get more out of my free workshop than they do out of classes that they've actually paid money for. Okay. So one of my guarantees is if you sign up, go to brandtosales.com to grab your spot in my free 5-day workshop, which is actually 9 days, and grab your spot. One of my guarantees is if you show up and give me your time, I promise to bring you the value. So you will get a ton of value out of this masterclass. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get a lot of information, and I don't just give information. I give actionable information, right? Things that you can actually go and implement. So you will not be disappointed. Go to brandtosales.com, grab your spot in the upcoming free 5-day Brand to Sales Masterclass. And if you want to get that upgrade, during the upgrade, I will show you how to design your premium coaching offer. Okay. All right, you guys. And if you know anybody who needs to be in that workshop, feel free to share it with them. And if you're interested in making some money with me, I want you to send me a message, because I do pay a referral fee. So if you bring somebody, if you invite somebody and they join, then I pay a referral fee. So let me know if you're interested. I could actually create your own link. So if you want to share it and post about it, and people join from your specialized link that I will create for you, just reach out to me and let me know, hey, I'm interested in sharing about the workshop, and I'm interested in getting my own link. Your own link is special because I can track the people that you invited through your link. So if you're interested in that too, just let me know, right? There's enough out here for all of us to be successful, okay? So I feel like if you are inviting people, if you're bringing people to me that I don't know yet and they join my program, then I feel like you just did me a favor, right? So that's why I pay a referral fee, because you just did me a favor, okay? So brand2sales.com, grab your spot, and I will see you guys next Thursday at the same time. For those of you who are inside of the group, I'll see you inside of the group. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to come back next Thursday. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a great Thursday and have a great weekend.